Hi guys, somehow the last video got cut off, so I guess we'll resume from the graph. Okay, so here you go. So find the following. Given the graph, and you need to find the following. So don't let this thing scare you. Okay, even though there are no equations here, but the graph is more than plenty. All right, so let's go ahead and tackle the first part A. So f plus g of -2, remember, by definition, this means f plus g of -2 by definition means f of -2 plus g of -2. So if you're looking at the graph, f of -2, right, f is the blue line, f of -2 happens at 2. Plus g of -2, g is a red line, -2 is 3. So the answer is 5. Okay, don't let the graph scare you. Use it to your advantage. Okay? Alright. So I'm gonna erase this because right now I don't have enough room for this problem. So I want to apologize ahead of time. Now look at f circle g of 7. So use the definition. This means f of g of 7. So first thing first, I'm going to find out what's g of 7. G is my red line. So when x equals to 7, and it looks like that's 7, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when x equals to 7, for the g function, when x equals to 7, the g is 5. So this becomes f of 5. Now, look at the f function, figure out when x equals to 5. When the input is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like what? 2? Okay. Again, even though there is no equation given to you, having a graph that will work out just fine. Alright, g of f, g minus f of 6. So g minus f of 6. That's just g of 6 minus f of 6. So g of 6, what's g of 6? G of 6 is 6 comma 4, so that's 4, minus f of 6, that's a -1, so the answer is 5. Okay. Alright, last one, f circle f of 2. So by definition, this is f of 2. So what is f of 2? F of 2, f is blue. F of 2 is 1. So the f of 2 inside the parentheses becomes a 1. So now let's focus on f of 1. F of 1 is -1. So the answer is -1. Okay? Yeah, use the graph to help you figure out the operational functions. Alright. Next one, part C, number 6, part A. Acme Boats manufacture a popular recreational vessel for this coming season. The plan for expanded production and increased labor costs, the company carefully tracked current costs and income. The fixed cost to produce this boat is $108,000, and the marginal cost is $28,000 per boat. If the vessel sells for $40,000 each, find the cost, revenue, and profit. So it looks like we have a cost. The cost is going to be our fixed and the marginal. So this is going to be fixed plus marginal times number of boats. So which means I'm gonna call this a C of x equal to 108,000 plus 28,000 times x, where x is number of boats. Alright, or the recreational vessel, I should say. When I hear vessel, I think about boats. Alright, so that's going to be our cost. Now, our revenue. Just remember, cost is when you're paying somebody. Revenue is when somebody paying you. So in this case, if the vessel sells for 40,000 each, that means you are getting paid at 40 grand a piece. Okay. So that's the cost and revenue. Profit is whatever is left over. Now, hopefully, the leftover amount is going to be a positive. So profit is going to be revenue minus cost. So P of x is going to be 40,000x minus quantity 108,000 plus 28,000x. Okay. So simplify this. This is going to be 40,000x minus 28,000x, so that is going to be 12,000x minus 108,000. This right here, it will be our profit. Alright, so now, so part A, so that'll take care of part A. Part B, determine how many boats must be sold to break even. So break even means what? Break even means either the cost is the same as revenue, or profit equals 0, right? Because if your profit is 0, that means you're not making money or losing money. So that means you're breaking even. I am going to stick with profit equals 0 because I have the profit equation. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to say 0 equal 12,000x minus 108,000. We're going to solve for x, and of course I can't find my calculator. So we're going to add 108,000 to both sides, and then we're going to divide both sides by 12,000. So 10A 000 divided by 12 000 is 9. So to break even, you need to sell 9 boats. Okay. Now part C, looking for find the profit if 15 boats are sold. So let's go ahead and plug in 15 for x. So it's going to be, once you plug in 15 for x into the profit function, this is going to be 12,000 times 15 minus 108,000. Hopefully we're making some money here. 12,000 times 15 is 180,000 minus 108,000. It's going to be $72,000. And this will be a profit because it's positive. Okay? Alright. So make sure you know how to do revenue, profit, and the cost functions. It's pretty useful even if you're not in a math class. Trust me, you will see it, especially if you're going to business. Alright, part B. If you look inside your athletic shoes, actually that should be his, not her. Robert knows the following shoe size: US 8.5, UK 6, and Euro 40. The function that relates the US size to a European size is G of X is 2x plus 23. So I'm going to write that down. Where X is the US size. And the G of X is European. And the function that relates the European to the UK is f of x is 0.5x minus 14, where in this function the x is the European and the f of x is UK. Alright, so part A, they set up for us h of x, which is the function that relates US directly to UK, is f circle g of x. So let's go ahead and find that function. So this is f of g of x, which means f of the g of x right here, 2x plus 23. That means now we're using this. So wherever you see x, you replace with 2x plus 23. So this is 0.5 times 2x plus 23 minus 14, which is x plus 23 over 2 minus 14, which is x minus 5 over 2, or x minus 2.25. Sorry, not 2.25, 2.5. Okay. All right. So that'll take care of part A. So number one. So they'll take it number one. So number two, right? This time, so now check this out. Make sure we know which one's which. In this case, for h of x equal x minus 5 over 2, or x minus 2.5. Remember, x in this case is what? X is the US size. Then h of x is the UK size. Okay? So number two, find the UK size if US size is 13. So I'm just going to say h of 13 equal to 13 minus 2.5, which is 10.5. Okay. Number three, find the US size of UK is 13.5. So this just means I got 13.5 equal x minus 2.5. So solve for x. X is 13.5 plus 2.5, which is 16. That's pretty big. Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan. Again, this will kind of hopefully get you kind of scratch the surface of operational functions. Any questions? Send me an email at whsieh@grcc.edu, or you can post on the forum, be on the Blackboard, or office hour. Again, office hour 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or call 616-234-4729. Okay, all right. Good luck, and I'll talk to you guys soon.